One thing that's really different about Preston Pond, it's really part of our northern Green Mountains. It's part of this big, intact forest block.
This work was done in the winter of 2022-2023 in the town of Bolton. I think sometimes looking at projects like this in areas right after they're cut, even a year after they're cut, can look a little startling, but knowing that it serves a reason and it won't always look like that is part of having faith as a landowner and part of having faith in doing some forest management.
You know, one of the things that we really want to do is what's called ecological forestry. So basically that's forest management to mimic natural processes and to, restore natural processes that may be underrepresented in our forests as a result of historic land use, and also to create conditions that may be underrepresented in our forest. We're also recognizing that our landscapes are also lacking their historic level of diversity. So if we were here 300 years ago, we probably would have seen forests that were not all old trees, but actually forests of all different shapes and sizes at all different stages of development. And because we haven't had time for those developmental processes to occur, we have, mostly forests that are just kind of middle-aged and just providing a small amount of resources for wildlife.
One of the reasons we're really excited about being able to partner and showcase this kind of work using the habitat stamp is not only is it getting work done on these properties, but it's really also showcasing how private landowners can do this kind of work on their own properties. With 78% of the land in private ownership, it's through those landowners that we're going to have the greatest difference in creation of habitat for wildlife.
One of the amazing things about Vermont is that we are essentially in a crossroads of habitat connectivity in our region. And that's really important when we start thinking about climate change and when animals and plant species are going to be moving to new regions as the climate changes. We need to make sure that these connections and these linkage areas that we have right here in the state are maintained, they're conserved, they're left as forests, and they're left as healthy forests. And so Preston Pond is a great example of a linkage area, a wildlife corridor that connects large forest blocks, the Camel's Hump block, into the Mount Mansfield block, that goes into the Northeast Kingdom, that then goes into Maine and the Acadian Peninsula, and it just keeps going. And so having these conserved areas that can serve as corridors for wildlife and plants to be moving back and forth is extremely important, and having healthy habitat in those areas is key to conserving them.